Well, hello guys. It's Donna from Flavors with a Twist. And how are my flavor twisters doing today? I hope that you're doing well. What we're going to do today, flavor twisters, we are going to make a delicious recipe. We are going to make some Pittsburgh city chicken. And Pittsburgh, PA has almost claimed this recipe. But this recipe is known to be in Cincinnati, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, and Detroit. City chicken is something that was made in the Polish areas of Pittsburgh. Because back then in the Great Depression, it was more expensive to buy chicken. And so what the Polish did, they started using pork or veal to make this dish. So it's going to be delicious, guys. I'm going to show you all the ingredients that we're going to use. In this bowl, this is cubes of pork. Now, I brought this in my grocery store. This is 2 packs. It was about 12 pieces in each pack. And also, it comes with the skewers. And here they go right here. And we're going to put the pork on the skewers. And they already come in a pack, so you don't have to worry about it. So, back here, I have 2.5 cups of Panko breadcrumbs, 3 eggs, and 3 tablespoons of water that I beat the eggs. And here go 2 cups of flour. Over here, what we're going to put in the flour, I have some Caribbean Sazon right here. I have 2 tablespoons of seasoning salt, a tablespoon of garlic powder, and I have a tablespoon of black pepper. We're going to season the flour with that. And also we're going to sprinkle some of those seasonings onto the meat. So let's get ready to do that. Now, first off, guys, I have some of that Caribbean Sazon, and I'm going to sprinkle some of that over the pork. I came up eating this dish, and my sons are older. They're in their 40s. And when I mentioned this, they were like, what is city chicken? And when I told them, they say, well, why do they call it chicken when it's not chicken? So we had some fun with that. Here's the garlic powder. Just sprinkle it onto your taste, guys. Okay. And I have the seasoning salt, and I'm going to put some pepper. Just to season the meat a little bit with the same seasonings that's going in the flour. It doesn't have to be a lot, but you just want it in there. Okay. Let me get my other pepper thing here for this black pepper. Okay. And I can see how much is going on. But this city chicken is delicious, guys. Okay. Because we have an area in Pittsburgh called Polish Hill, and you could always find city chicken there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take my hands and mix this up. Of course, guys, you know I got gloves. And I'll tell you. And just mix it together. And I have our dredging station set up. But what we're going to have to do next is put this meat on the skewers. Okay. Alrighty. Make sure it's seasoned well. And then we're going to fry these. And sometimes people would take them, when they put them on the skewers, they would puff them up at the top, make it look like a chicken leg. It's hilarious. But it was really good. Okay. Now, I think that's mixed well. Now let me rinse my gloves off. And I'm going to get a plate to put these on. Now also, guys, let's mix up the flour. Let me move this first of all. Okay. So now I'm going to take all the seasonings for the flour. That's the Sazon, the seasoning salt, the garlic powder, and the pepper. Okay. And we're going to mix that up. You get something to mix it with. Move this out the way first of all. And we're just going to mix this seasoning in here. This is going to be delicious, guys. Okay. But I said, my sons didn't even ever hear that. I said, I must have never made it for them. Okay. I thought I did, but again, they don't know. They probably don't even remember. But I could have swore I made this for them. Hey, they're in their 40s. I had to have. I know it wasn't that long since I had it. So where were they at? They might have been moved out by then. They're always getting on me for fixing stuff when they're not there. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how I'm going to put these on the skewer. Right here, so you can see it. And you just take the meat, pierce it through. Okay. And I'm going to try to get at least 3 or 4 on there. It all depends on how big the meat is. But you want to leave a little bit of the stick hanging out so you can hold it when you're eating it. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to just throw him over there in the flour. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. Some of these pieces are big. Okie doke. Okay, there's a smaller one. And like I said, leave a little bit of the stick hanging out on the side so you can hold it when you're eating it. That's the fun part. Okay. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'll do one more. And then I'm going to show you how we're going to dredge these. Okay. Let's put them on. I like doing old recipes like this. I mean, and this is something I came up eating. And I don't know how famous it is now, but back then, I wasn't in the Great Depression days, though, guys. I ain't that old. But I came up with my mom making this stuff for us. So it was like, trying to get a nice little piece here on the end. That's kind of big. Okay, here we go. Now, push that on. And like I said, leave a little bit of the stick hanging out so you can hold it. Now, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this. And I'll do the rest of them off camera. Okay. Now, I'm going to toss these around in the flour. Okay. And then we're going to stick it in the egg. Get them coated well. Okay. Now we're going to take them and put them in the egg. And you could do more than one at a time. Okay, here we go. I can get the third one in there. Now, what we're going to do, alrighty, and then just let the egg drip off the excess, and we can just put these in the breadcrumbs. I'm going to put all 3 of these in there. Don't have to make it rocket science, don't it? Okay, Now, mix them around in the breadcrumbs. Okay. Make sure it's patted on there well. On the sides and everything. Okay. And then what we're going to do is just put these on a plate until I get the rest of them done, because I like them all done before I fry them so you don't have to be stopping. That's just the easiest way to do it. Go on the sides there. Okay. Now, I have the plate here. And what I'm going to do, guys, is just put these onto the plate until I get the rest of them breaded. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. These look good and they're not even cooked. Now, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bread the rest of these off camera because I don't want to make this video too long. But you've seen how I did it, so I'm going to do that off camera and I'll get back to you. Okay, guys, I'm back. And look at our city chicken. I got 9 skewers out of that meat. Most of them, if the pieces were little, I put 4 on. And if they were big, I put 3. So I did get 9 out of that. So what we're going to do now is go over to the stove and fry these babies. Be right back. Alrighty, guys, I'm at the stove. Now let's drop some of these babies in here. Okay. I just hold it by the stick and lower it in. Okay. Come on. And since I only had 9 of them, I'll try to get 5 in one batch and 4 in the other. And I think I should be able to do that. There we go. Take this small one. So what we're going to do, guys, is let these go till they're golden brown. Then we're going to take them out. Because let me tell you one thing about the city chicken. This is a 2-step cooking process. After it gets nice and golden brown in the oil, we're going to put them in the oven for about 25 minutes. So, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, these are cooking nicely. And you just flip them over because you want them to get a little brown on all sides. So I got my, I didn't make the grease as hot as I do when I fry chicken, because chicken, once you fry it, it's done. So I know this was a 2-step process, so I put it down a little bit lower. So I say basically 325. I don't have it at 350 or anything. So I'm gonna let this finish here, browning, and then we'll get the last ones in, and then I'll show you the next step in this process. All right, guys, these have been going for about 10 minutes, and look at this. Yum. So I'm gonna take these out and put the next ones in, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with these. Look at that, guys. Don't they look good? Yum. And we'll drop the other ones in. Okay. I have a rack over here. I'm putting them on. These are going to be delicious. Now, let me put the last ones in. The other 4. Now, I'm going to let these fry for about 10 minutes. And then, because that's how long the other ones were frying, and then I'll take them out. Okay, guys, it has been 10 minutes. And I'm going to take this batch out also. And look at this, guys. Yum. Look, guys, doesn't these look beautiful? Look how nice and crispy. Yum. Look at that. So, what I'm going to do now, I got 3 tablespoons of water, and I put them in this little dish, and I'm going to pour it in the pan. And what you want to do is get you a pan like this, or if you got a casserole dish and a rack that goes in it, that's okay too. But you don't want the water to touch the meat. So you pour it in there, and then you cover this with foil tightly. Okay? And it'll create a little steam action. Now, so I'm going to put this in the oven for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to take the foil off after 20 minutes. So time yourself, guys, and take the foil off and let it go additional 10 minutes. And your city chicken will be done. See you in 30. Okay, guys, I'm back, and look at our beautiful city chicken. Yum. I left it in there for 20 minutes with the foil. Then I took the foil off the last 10 minutes. And look at this, guys. Let's give it a taste. Yum. Hear the crunch? Look at this, guys. Delicious. And I got some sauces right here. I got some barbecue sauce, some honey mustard. Do with it what you wish. Look at that. Pork nice and tender inside. This is delicious. Let me try the honey mustard. Oh, wow. Delicious, guys. You have to make this for yourself. Try this for your family. That's still hot, too. Delicious. But try this recipe for your family. Go to flavorswithatwist.com. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified of all of the recipes that I upload. This is Flavors with a Twist, my version of Pittsburgh city chicken. And like I said, it's known in Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Detroit, but it was formerly originated from the Pittsburgh area in Polish Hill. So, this is Donna from Flavors with a Twist. Bye.